Hi all, thanks for watching. This is the 71st video in my Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough. In the last video, we finished the DLC from the Ashes. Now one thing that I didn't do was actually pick up my skilled trade workers for the buildings that I built in the community. So I went online and actually checked to see what was available, and it turns out that most of them are actually individuals that I've helped with quests and other tasks in the past. Now there are some different ones. If you want to look that up, you can find that on Wiki or various other sources. But I'm just going to show you the ones that I've chosen, as I am acquainted to them, and it does seem like they're fairly good choices. So we're just going to get into game and get started here and take care of this. Right, so let me just pull up the map here. Now we do have an activity giver here, and from what I understand, the activity is called Judgement. It's a repeatable quest. Each day you have to make a judgment. So you go down to the stand here, and you hear complaints from inside the town. So what do I do here? Okay, so you just go up, and if you notice it says judge, so we'll just see what will happen here.
What's the matter here?
This bitch here tried to kill me. Have her clapped in the stocks where she belongs.
That's not true, Master Bailiff, sir. He got drunk, like he always does, and ate who knows what kind of slop somewhere.
You know very well what it was what poisoned me. You're trying to get rid of me and don't think I don't know it.
Enough. One at a time. Quiet. Good wife, tell me your side of the story.
Sir, that beast is good for nothing but drinking away my dowry with his cronies. If he puts his hand to a flail at all, it's only to beat me with it. We were thrown out of the farm near Ledechko that I got as a dowry, because this fool let it go to ruin and got us into debt too.
They threw us out because you wouldn't back me up to the bailiff.
Because I couldn't hold my head up if I lied to cover your useless arse.
That's got nothing to do with you poisoning me.
He boozes from morning till night and beats me. Says I don't take good enough care of him. And all he does is sit on his arse expecting me to run around cooking and cleaning for him. And now he wants to drive me out of the village, saying I tried to kill him. What would I do then?
Tell me what happened. What makes you think she tried to poison you?
She hates me. She wants to put me in the ground and then take the farm. I can see it in her eyes. She's just wishing for the day I'm dead. But she'll never see it, because I'll throw her out on her ear.
Throw me out? From my own home? You useless ale-swilling pig. Have you forgotten who got you a roof over your head?
Just look at her, sir. You can see for yourself what a harpy she is. I came home after 1 or 2 ales at the tavern, ate my supper, what was left on the table for me, and went to bed. And in the morning, I woke up with my guts in agony. My head was on fire. I thought my last hour had come. If it wasn't for the old herb woman, she'd already have me in the ground.
Have you forgotten the part about battering me and throwing up in the doorway?
Shut your mouth, you whore!
What do you think happened, good wife?
Nothing what hasn't been 100 times before. He was crooked as a bishop again, and I could already hear him in the courtyard, retching and spewing. I had his supper waiting on the table, because otherwise there'd be hell to pay. Only there's no pleasing the pig. Where's the meat? And what have you. And when I told him God's honest truth that there's no meat, 'cause he drank all our money away, he laid into me like a madman.
1 slap was all you got. What was less than you deserved for your evil tongue?
I ran off and hid in the barn till he'd calmed down. When I could hear him snoring like a pig, I came inside again. After a while, he started throwing up and he was spewing till dawn. Who knows what he ate when he was boozed up? Or it was the booze itself done it.
And what about the herb woman?
I went for her in the end. 3 groschen I had to give her for some wormwood potion. I could have done that myself for nothing. And then he claimed I poisoned him.
Tell me about how you were poisoned, as you claim.
I came home, and there was a bowl of cabbage soup and a pitcher of wine on the table. So I had it and went to bed. I woke up in the early hours and had to run to the outhouse. Spewing from both ends, I was. I was burning up so much you could light a torch off me. And this witch here laughing up her sleeve. She wouldn't even call the herb woman for me.
If I had to call the herb woman every time you get boozed up, she might as well move in with us.
When I was writhing in agony on the ground, I heard her say clear as day, "Ha! You got what was coming to you."
Is that true?
No, he's lying.
Okay, so if wormwood fixed him up, then that couldn't have been poison. And it sounds like he just had maybe some food poisoning or something. And he was pretty drunk, and he does seem to bash her a lot. All right, let's see what we can do here.
I've heard enough.
Okay, she definitely didn't poison him, I don't think. Okay, so I can let them go on like that. Let him continue bashing her. Okay, I think I'll go with this one. He kind of sounds like he's a brute.
You, farmer, won't touch another drop of booze, or I'll leave you in the stocks to dry out. And if you raise your hand to your wife again, I'll take a bludgeon to you.
But a drink or two?
No buts. There'll be no half measures with you.
Thank you, Master Bailiff. Thank you 1,000-fold. You're a wise and just man.
Okay, well, I lost reputation. What can you do? Let's have a look. How's my rep here? 98, so I lost 2 rep there. But he did sound like he kind of deserved that. And he was nice enough to go and get the herb for him, and considering it was wormwood, I can't see it being poisoning. Hopefully, if he cleans up his drinking, they'll actually be a bit more prosperous, and if he doesn't beat her, then they should get along better. So that's okay, I'll take that little loss. I'm sure there's something else I can do to get that back up. Okay, so on to the skilled traders. So the first one that I'm looking for is for the forge. Now I went with the weaponsmith. There are the armor smiths, but it's different depending on which one you went with. And seeing as I went with the weaponsmith, I'm actually heading to Sisu to talk to Fink, the fellow who made me the Queen of Sheba's sword. So we want to head down here to Sisu, and we'll see about getting our first skilled trader. Now, I do remember mention of being able to talk to either the armorsmith or the weaponsmith in Sisu, seeing as there were 2 of them. So if you went with the armorsmith, then you may want to talk to the armorsmith in Sisu rather than the weaponsmith, depending on how you build. So we'll go and see Fink, and hopefully we can pick up our first skilled trades worker. Now Henry's also looking kind of dirty and beat up. I think should probably hit the bathhouse first, and that might help us out. So let me have a look. Yeah, my armor and stuff is pretty dirty. So I'm going to hit the bathhouse here, and then we'll go talk to Fink.
Yeah.
So where's the bathhouse? Just ahead.
God watch over you. Good night. Especially in these dark times. Can I do something for you?
I'm interested in your services.
So what are you interested in?
Proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Good luck then.
Excellent. Okay, so that's taken care of. And let's go talk to the weaponsmith here.
Yeah.
God be with you.
I need a skilled swordsmith in Pribyslavitz who'll put good, strong steel in my men's hands. Are you interested?
What? Give up my shop here to move to some ruins in the woods? Trade's not so great right now, true, but why would I do that?
I could go with I helped you with the sword, but I think I'll go with the speech. Look on it as an investment.
You're looking at it all wrong. You should see it as an investment in a better future. How many smiths are there here in Sasau alone? In Pribyslavitz, you be the one and only. And the village is growing and growing, so there'll be fat profits to be had.
I can see you're an enterprising young man. All right, I'll do it. God be with you.
Excellent. So we got the swordsmith Fink. So that's our first skilled worker. Alright, so who do we have next? Now we have the stables, and we want to see Mark in Newhoff. We need an innkeeper for our tavern and a barmaid. Rattay and Murjo. Then a trader in Rattay. Okay, let's have a look at the map. So, let me just see what's the closest community. Okay, so Rattay. Looks like we're Mirahoj. We'll head to Rattay and then to Newhoff. So in Rattay we can actually pick up the trader, and that's going to be Conrad. Oh, let me skip that. So we'll see if we can find Conrad. He was actually one of the fellows that we got a job as a water bearer, so he should be carrying water back and forth. Although it's quite late now in the day. Guess I should have just went to the miller, and then I could have rested till the morning. Okay, so we'll go rest.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if we can't find this fellow. And the innkeeper that we're looking for is here, Adam. Oh, there's still water bearers. He's out here still drawing water.
Yeah.
Save, Henry.
God be with you, Henry.
They all seem to know me. Okay, let's have a look. Energy, nourishment 65. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna go to the gate there. And grab some food, and then we'll rest till the morning. I'll just leave my horse right here. Oh, this is him.
What do you need?
Listen, wouldn't you like to move to Pribyslavitz? I need someone there who's able to read and write and do sums. If you can do that, you'd make a good merchant to handle building materials.
Well, that's nearly the same job I had at the Skalitz mines. And they were the most profitable mines for miles around.
True. We don't have any mines, of course, but if you could handle the trade, that would help me a lot.
I know enough about trade, but I won't work for nothing. What are you offering?
Naturally, you'll earn coin enough. Don't tell me you want to spend the rest of your life struggling here. I know you're a fellow who recognises a good opportunity, and that's exactly what this is.
Ha! You're right about that. Very well, I'll move there. It don't look like we'll be going back to Skalitz anytime soon anyway. See you later.
Alright, so we got the merchant. And he's this bald fellow that has kind of the yellowish orange type of shoulder piece here. Now the innkeeper is actually Adam, who we found the cross for and the stolen funds, and was Bianca's brother. He's usually up by the tavern, so he might still be out. Okay, I believe he worked back in this area here, behind the tavern. Oh, I don't see him. Okay, so I'll wait outside here until the morning, and then we'll see if we can find him, and I'll grab some food in the morning too. So that was kind of lucky. We managed to find the trainer, Conrad. And he was actually a Rattay resident too. So we're kind of helping out some of the Rattay people. Okay, let's see if he's out and about here. Well, he was back here before. I wonder if it's still too early.
What the...
Just see. There's the other alehouse there. Let's run over and check if maybe he's behind that one. But I was pretty sure he was at the last one there. So if you watched my previous videos, you've actually seen these characters because I have dealt with them in the past. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like he's at this one here. Here it was back here. So this was Bianca's brother, and I also helped him with some stolen stuff from the Skalitz Inn before. Some charcoal burners had stolen some of his goods. Oh, I'm in a private area. Okay, he's not around yet. Let's have a look at what time it is. So it's still fairly early. Let's just wait an extra hour here. There's a guard. That's him there.
Good day, Henry.
God be with you.
Adam, listen. You're a friendly fella, and you know a thing or two about the tavern trade. How would you like to be my innkeeper?
What? Me? Innkeeper?
I've got a tavern in Pribyslavitz. Sir Divish put me in charge of building new homes there, but who wants to live in a village without an alehouse? And someone's got to run it.
Well, Henry, I've always wanted to save a bit of coin and open my own tavern. To continue the family tradition, like Pa and Bianca. And now you come to me with this offer.
I know. That's exactly why I came to you.
Thank you. And you can count on me to keep the place full to bursting. See you later.
Excellent. Okay, so that takes care of another skilled trade worker. Now we need a barmaid, a stable hand, and a woodcutter. So the stables, we want to go talk to Mark in Newhoff. And I've helped out the stables there, getting them the horse sales by winning the race that Sir Divish held. So let's head out there and see about picking up our stable hand. So again, this is another community that I've helped. So let's see if we can't find Mark. Okay, here's a few fellows. Villager. Jacob.
Look out.
Right, there was another stable in the back, so maybe he's out there. Oh, there's Sora. Okay, let's head to the back stable, and we'll see if he's out there. There's someone on the road. I'll just quickly see if this is him. No, watch me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Can't quite recall what all of these people look like, even though I've helped them. It's been a while here. Ah, Mark.
Good health to you, sir.
Okay, so he's the fellow with the hat.
I'm glad to see things getting back to normal here. How are you coping?
All right, I suppose.
What is it? Are you still troubled by that night?
All the time. Whenever I close my eyes, I can still see all that blood and those bastards curse this place. I can't look anywhere without seeing carcasses. I'd like to disappear far from here. But where can I go? I don't know anyone anywhere else.
Well, I can help you. I've got stables in Pribyslavitz, and I'll need someone there who knows horses. And I hear you understand them very well.
You? You take me on there? But is it safe there?
Safe as houses. Any bandits or cumans we didn't kill ran from the woods so fast you couldn't see their heels for dust. And there's not so many people there, so if you prefer talking to horses...
Ha ha! Horses can't talk. But first, you'll have to ask Mistress Zora if she'll let me go.
All right, I'll have a word with her.
Farewell.
Okay, so let's go talk to Zora. And I have helped her in the past. That was why I had to do that horse race, in order to prove to Sir Divish that he could buy horses off her. And luckily I did win that race.
Greetings. What do you need?
I had a word with Mark about coming to work as a groom in Pribyslavitz, but he says I should ask you first.
Poor Mark could do with a change. He's not been himself since that night. Always staring at the ground like he can still see those dead horses. I'm afraid it's not good for him being here, but I can't just trust him to anyone.
Not to worry, I'll take good care of him. And I can really use someone who understands horses.
It'd do him good to move away and leave those ghosts behind, especially if he's taking care of horses. He's a clever lad and loves those animals. But who's going to do his job here? I can't afford to hire a new hand right away.
Why helped you after all? Things should get better for you now Sir Divish will buy your horses. Soon you'll be able to hire all the stable boys you want.
Perhaps. We'll see. But you're right. And it would be wrong to keep Mark here while he's in that state. All right, you have my consent.
God be with you.
Excellent. Okay, so let's go back and talk to Mark. And now we have a stable group.
Yeah.
Is that him there? Yeah, that looks like him.
You still want to leave here?
Well, yes.
Well, I can help you. I've got stables in Pribyslavitz, and I'll need someone there who knows horses. And I hear you understand them very well.
You? You take me on there? But is it safe there?
Safe as houses. Any bandits or cumans we didn't kill ran from the woods so fast you couldn't see their heels for dust. And there's not so many people there, so if you prefer talking to horses...
Ha ha! Horses can't talk. But first, you'll have to ask Mistress Zora if she'll let me go.
I already asked her, and she said yes.
She'll let me go? Really? All right, I'll go. Thanks. See you later.
Excellent. So that takes care of another one of our skilled traders. So we have 2 left. Our barmaid and the woodcutter. So let's see. The barmaid, we want to talk to Timmy's sister. Timmy was the fellow that we saved from the Newhoff attack here. And she was at the mill outside of Murrogid. And then the woodcutter that we're looking for is a fellow called Raspberry. And he's near the glade by Ledechko there. So let's see which is closer. There's the glade. There's the woodcutter's camp. Okay, so that's pretty close. And Murrogid, yeah, that's just up. So we'll take care of that. We'll get the woodcutter next. Now this is actually one that I haven't dealt with before, so I don't really know too much about this fellow.
Yeah.
Other than he's over here in the woodcutter camp. Here he is.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Would you like to go to Pribyslavitz and work as a woodcutter?
I'll do it.
All right, so you can... Hang on. That's it? No questions, no demands?
I've got one question. When do I start?
That was pretty easy. Something's not right.
I have a feeling there's something you're not telling me.
Oh, all right. It's true. It's just that it'd suit me to get the hell out of here right now. The thing is, this one time, I had a bit of a roll in the hay with the baker's daughter, and, well, damn it all. It could be any fellow who got her in the family way. Everyone knows she'll go with anyone who's got 2 groschen to rub together. Well, to cut a long story short, I'd rather make myself scarce before her pa set some hired brutes on me.
Okay. I guess I'll take him. That sort of thing happens.
My word. I'm sorry I asked now. But I'll take you.
Take care now.
Okay, so that takes care of the woodcutter. Kind of a funny story there. And last, we're looking for the barmaid for the tavern. And as I said, she's in the mill just outside of Murrogid there. So let's just pull up the map. And, okay, the mill is just up the road here. So we can actually ride over to it. So I'll just head back up to the glade. Let's see. Okay, so let's hop on our horse. And we'll just ride over, seeing as it's not really too far from here. So we just have to go back up to the glade and follow the road.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dead horse.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the mill right over there. Did I just see someone fall dead? Oh, what happened here? Oh, I'm gonna get ambushed, I know it. There's someone back in the bushes. I can just make someone out. Oh, fully armored. How many? Can't see how many people are chasing me. Just one? Okay. Get away from my horse.
What's the matter?
Dang it.
Come here. Gone weak at the knee. Shit, leave me be. Enough, you win.
Sorry, you murdered someone. And you hit my horse. Now my horse is right off. There you are.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check this fellow. And then we'll get the barmaid there. Oh, it's steel all. Okay. Oh, I'll just grab all this stuff here anyways. I can always store it and wait until that comes off. Okay, so on to the mill.
Yeah.
And again, this is another person that I helped out because I saved her brother.
Hey, who's there?
And that's her over there.
Hey, is someone there? God's blessings.
Look here. A pretty young girl like you is wasted in a mill. Wouldn't you rather be an alehouse maid? I've got a tavern in Pribyslavitz that's got everything but a woman's touch.
Well, it'd be nice to work somewhere where there's folk to talk to. All I've got for company here is sacks of flour. I'd be glad to be your tavern maid. It's just about serving ale, right? Nothing vulgar.
Don't worry. If any drunk slaps your behind, as bailiff, I'll give you the right to pour his ale down his braes.
All right, then. I'll settle my affairs here and head off.
Good luck, then.
Who are you?
Excellent.
Mother of God.
I'll just get rid of some of the stuff I'm carrying. Alright, so that takes care of our skilled trades workers. We got the Weaponsmith, the stable hand, the Tavern Innkeeper and the Barmaid, the Trader, and the Woodcutter. Now, I did look around to see if there was maybe a priest for the church, but it seems no one's actually come across anyone for the church.
Hey!
So, I'm not going to bother kind of searching around for that. Maybe in time I might come across someone who will work at the church, but at this moment I really don't know. So let's finish up. We'll head back to Pribyslavitz. And I just want to check the coffers there and the ledger. Now, of course, there is the Judgement quest, and as far as the baker or the butcher, I believe you get those from the Judgement quest. But I'm not really sure of anybody else that you can get from that one. Alright, so we'll just go and check the stuff here, the ledger. Now, do I have another Judgement? Yep. So I guess we'll go take care of that.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't seen Matthew and Fritz in some time, ever since I failed that one quest. So I'm hoping, even though I failed the quest, they didn't rush in and end up getting killed. But we'll find out.
Bad news, I'm afraid, Master Bailiff. Very bad news.
That makes a change. Well, out with it. What happened?
2 wagons that were on the way here with grain and fodder supplies were ambushed by a band of Cumans. The wagoners escaped by the skin of their teeth, but the supplies are gone.
Ugh, damn it. That is bad news.
Worse than bad. Those were supplies for the whole year, and we won't be able to replace them. Things are hard enough as it is. Sir Divish had to lower his quota for Townburg just to let us have it.
So we've no grain for the baker, no fodder for the stables?
I'm afraid not, Henry. We're left with only 2 options. One as bad as the other. Either we can go cap in hand asking for more, and look like incompetent fools. And anyway, we'd be lucky to get any.
Not too appealing, I must say. And the second option?
There's still a few sacks of grain in the labourers' camp, but they bought it themselves. We could requisition it, but it would make us rather unpopular. Not just with them. It's for you to decide as bailiff.
So I can basically requisition or steal the grain legally from the workers, or ask Sir Hanish for help. I'll ask for help.
We'll order another delivery. They sent one, they'll surely send another.
I fear they'll send us nothing but mouldy dregs from the bottom of the barrel.
Can't be helped. We'll just have to make do. See to it.
Okay, I got reputation. Let's see. Oh, so I'm back up to 100. Alright, that takes care of another Judgement.
Yeah.
I'm going to check the ledger and the coffers here, and then we'll save and finish up. So let's see, the ledger. So we make $17.70 a month. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Okay. How much money do we have? 10,000 in the coffers. Okay, so we can remove a bunch of the money, seeing as we're making $17.70 a day. And I don't think I left myself much money. Yeah, $4.69. So I think I'll replenish my funds. So we'll leave just over 1,000. And with the daily income, that should cover everything. That will also, yeah, that puts me back up. Now I will go and sell some stuff to build my money back up, but I should be good for now. So nourishment 68. We'll grab some food here, and we'll finish up this video by just resting and saving. So my bed was back here. Alright. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and this will help you in finding skilled traders and such if you're looking for them. Now, of course, you can also check sources like the wiki and other places online in order to find different tradesmen depending on the buildings that you've built. But with the buildings that I built, these are the individuals that I chose, not only because I found that they were good individuals, but because I had also helped them in the past, so I thought I'd have a better chance of actually getting them to come to the village here, and that kind of worked out. So again, thanks a lot for watching, and as always, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.